Hello, Miles Maeda here with more modern yoga movement practice videos for you. In this video, we are going to be doing a simple meditation, and we will be employing a rhythmic breathing technique to support us. If you've done the other practice videos, then this will be the fourth in this series. You can also just practice this independently on its own. We do want to think about three things when we're doing a meditation practice. One is that we want to feel settled and centered in ourselves. So that's the first part. The second part is we want to be able to start to calm the mind, and that's where we're going to be using this rhythmic breathing technique. Counting the breath can be very helpful in helping us to detach and let the mind become more still. And then the third part is really just being in a state of allowance. So whatever comes up, it comes up, and then we're able to let it also fall away. So that third part is really the opportunity to experience the state of meditation by just letting things be. So the first part, we want to pay attention to our sitting posture. So we want to be sitting comfortably, and you can be sitting cross-legged or lotus. You can also sit in rock pose, vajrasana or seiza, sitting on the heels. You can also very easily do the sitting in a chair. The important thing is that the pelvis is relatively centered, so it's not tipping forward or back. The spine is lifted, and a lot of times people say sit with a straight spine, but the spine's not straight. It has natural curves in it. So really, the feeling is that we're elongating the spine, and we're aware of the natural curvatures of the spine. We want the chest to be open. This helps us stay alert. We want the chin to be slightly back and down. This keeps the channel of energy open and flowing between the head and the body. And then traditionally in the Tibetan traditions, we have the hands, the left over the right. And traditionally the left leg would be over the right as well. So if you're in lotus or half lotus, you just place that right leg on top, and the hands, the left arm, the left hand is on top. And then you create these little windows with your elbows and your sides of the body. And the hand position here just helps us to appreciate or cultivate the benefit of the practice. So this is a traditional meditation posture. You can also just sit in any comfortable position. And we want to feel that we can settle here and be centered in ourselves. So at this point, it might help to close the eyes. And if you have any intention for your meditation, like doing this practice so that you can become more aware or cultivate higher consciousness, or to be of service to all sentient beings, then this is a time to state your intention. So we'll move on to the second part. And here we're going to employ the rhythmic breathing. Eventually you can keep doing this with your eyes closed, but if you're not familiar with this practice, you can open your eyes. And here we will have the hands on the knees. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to inhale and count. We're going to suspend the breath and count, and then exhale and count. So the first will be 4, 4, 4. So we're counting 4, inhale, 4, suspending the breath, and then 4 on the exhale. And the exhale is faster than the inhale. It's not forced, but we release the air faster. And then the second half is really the empty hold. So we're not breathing. There's a little pause before the inhale. And we're going to help the counting by using the hand. So the right hand touches the left knee, that's 1. Touches the right knee, that's 2. Touches the chest, that's 3. And 4, we snap the finger. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we inhale, count 4. Suspend the breath, so we're not tightening the body, but it feels like we're going to keep inhaling, but we just stop. So the throat is open, the root is open, and the breath is just suspended in the body. So we'll do that for 4. And then the exhale is exhale 2, and then by 3, it's the empty hold. So we've let all the breath out, or most of the breath out, and then it's just a relaxed empty hold for 3 and 4. So let's just do this 3 times. So we begin with the breath out, and then we inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Suspend the breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, and empty. 4. Inhale. Suspend. Exhale. Empty. Inhale. Suspend. Exhale. Rest empty. And then inhale. Exhale up and out that central channel. And then start to bend forward. Inhale up. Exhale. Now we're going to practice 4, 6, 4. So the 6, it's suspending the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we just repeat the last 2 movements to count to 6. So let's do this 3 times. So starting with the breath out. And we inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Suspend 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 2, empty. Inhale. Suspend for 6. And exhale 4. Inhale. Suspend. Exhale. Empty. Inhale. Exhale up the central channel. Bend forward. Inhaling up. Exhaling. Okay, the last is 4, 6, 6. On the exhale, it will be exhale 2, 3, empty. 5, 6. So about halfway through, we are empty on that exhale. and begin inhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4. Suspend for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 6, 2, 3, empty, 5, 6. Inhale. Suspend. Exhale. Empty. Inhale. Suspend. Exhale. Empty. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling up. And exhale. If your eyes are open, you can close your eyes. Now we don't do any counting. If you do notice that your mind gets busy or distracted, you can try a couple rounds of the rhythmic breathing. And then see if you can relax in the space. See the mind like the clear blue sky, vast, unbound. And the thoughts that may arise, we can see them like clouds, just floating in the sky. We just let them float by, let them pass. But we continue to rest in that clear blue sky. Another technique that can help is listening to the sound of silence. So instead of the active kind of listening that we might have in daily life, this is more like a passive listening, almost like you're not listening or trying to listen to anything in particular. And then you might hear this ringing sound or this static sound, like the static noise you might hear. And in a relaxed way, we tune into that sound. It's called the sound of silence, but ironically it does have a kind of flavor of a sound. And if you notice the mind starts to become busy or you get caught up in thoughts, just relax back into the space of the clear blue sky. And as you practice, it will be easier to let things rise and let things fall. And we can be in a state of meditation without being disturbed by the thoughts. And eventually the frequency of the thoughts or the clouds will lessen. it might help every now and then to just check your posture. Check that you're centered in yourself. If you need a little help calming the mind, you can count the breath. If strong emotions are coming up, you can even name or label them and then let them go. And eventually you just end up resting in the space. Witnessing your mind. If you'd like to continue doing this practice, then you can do it for as long as you like. Otherwise, you can start to come out of this meditation practice, opening your eyes, relaxing. So if you're practicing this as part of the full practice, then this is the last piece. And eventually you can cultivate and maintain this state, this meditative state, throughout the rest of your day. So if you practice this breath work, movement, sound, and meditation first thing in the day, then it can really help prepare you to be able to utilize that state that you've achieved and the tools that you've practiced so that you can work with yourself in whatever situations may arise. So one very common thing that we do here is to do seva. So if you want to learn how to build a bridge between a daily practice and everyday life, you do something mundane like cleaning or cooking, and you learn how to have that meditative state, listen to that sound of silence while you are doing those very simple activities. And then as you are able to do that better, then that can extend to the creative work that you do, the relationships that you have, your livelihood. All of those things can become opportunities to practice or be in meditation. All right, well, thank you for joining me for this practice series. If you like this video, please hit that like button. You can also subscribe if you'd like to be notified of when new videos are available. And if you'd like to help support the creation of these videos, please visit my Patreon page. I really appreciate all the people who have become members and help make these videos available to the public for free. So thank you very much. And I look forward to when we can all practice together in person.